For the crawler course, so far I have black plastic and some rocks, and I got this from Amazon. This is actually edging for a garden, and it's flexible. In between it has metal cables, so it's very flexible and really tough, so I don't think it's going to come apart. I'm going to try to make a little bridge, and hopefully my little crawlers will make it up. It's probably going to be kind of steep. We'll see. Couple of supports and bridge. I think it's going to be too steep. Let's see. That first post right here was too steep for the T-Hunter to make it up, so I made a bit of a little road. Maybe I'll expand that if this works. What I've done to try to improve the T-Hunter a little bit more is added Treal beadlocks and LGRP Trail King tires. These tires, I think, look perfect on the T-Hunter. I'm going to insert a little dissolved transition here to show you the difference. They're just a little bigger, a little stickier, a little squishier. I vented them out by using a needle and a lighter, and just put 2 holes in each tire because these are really soft, and if you don't do that, they don't recover when they're squished down. They kind of stay stuck like this. I ran into the same problem I did with the FCX24, these little trucks with portal axles. When you try to add 1-inch beadlocks, which are really designed for the straight axle SCX24, they bind on any brass portal covers because their diameter is just a little too narrow. So what I did was with the, I can't remember if it's the T-Hunter or the Rock Van, it came with these little shims, so I was going to just reuse these little shims just to widen the stance a little bit so it wouldn't, the tires wouldn't bind on the brass hexes. Of course, I lost one and I needed 2 on each wheel. But I did have these little rubber O-rings, so right now I have O-rings in the rear and 2 little shims for each front wheel so that they don't bind anymore. Now stock, the T-Hunter climbed 51 degrees on my little ramp. With the Brax hexes, it just added 1/2 a degree. I could get to 51.5. And then the simple mod of removing this spare, which is weight up high, allowed it to climb 53. And I will link that video where I did those mods up here so you can go see that. So with these new tires and wheels, I have actually added 20.5 grams per corner for a total of 82 grams. It was more than I thought, but the stock wheels and tires are really light. So let's see how it does on the ramp now. With the heavier wheels and grippier tires, I can now get it to climb 54 degrees. Not every single time. There are a lot of attempts here. This is hopefully going to work. I've got it set up with the throttle dual rate so that I just peg the throttle so my finger doesn't do any jerky movements. And we made 54. And now we have to go down fast or we will crash. So that's pretty good. 54 degrees, so 1 more degree with the wheel and tire change. Now I am going to go outside and see if it does any better on that little wooden bridge. Okay, here we go. So, right here, this log right here was where we couldn't make it before. Oh my god! Or was it this one? Maybe it was this one. I'll have to look at the video. It still doesn't quite make it. I might have to trim this log down. It's almost making it, or maybe add some grip here. See if we can power over it. How about taking a run? We did it! Ha ha ha! That's awesome! Made it! Yes! I'm really impressed. The FCX24, which by all measures should do better than this, couldn't make that before. So that's really awesome. Let's see this descent. It's pretty severe. We'll try this really awesome drag brake out. You might have to just go fast. Let's see. Look at that control. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to start and stop down there. Let's go with a little steady throttle and see if we can make it. No! Well, as my kids would say, landed it. Okay, the only reason why you didn't see attempts, only aftermaths there in series, is because I got stuck outside the recording loop. I was recording when I wasn't supposed to be and not recording when I was. But I did make one successful trip down this hill. I'm going to try to duplicate that because I didn't record it. It takes a little bit of push, more push, and then off the throttle. And then you have to come off the throttle. Dang it. It takes some heavy throttle and then off the throttle gently, slowly. Okay, I added another rock. I want this to be slow. I don't want it to be so steep that you have to gas it to make it. I want it to just test the drag brake on these little trucks. If I can save that outside wheel and keep it on the bridge, I think we got it. Yes! Now there's a little steep side hill, a little bit right here. We made it! Yes!